in all honesty, what I remember the most was my first game.
Okay.
Because that night, my girlfriend at the time, she was in town. She's never been to an NHL game before. I got tickets from Sharpie. So we went to that game. They played, I'm pretty sure it was the Senators. And they had a brawl that night.
Oh.
And there was a brawl and there was a bunch of injuries. And so I was in the stands, whatever else. I get a tap on my shoulder. I'm like, look around, whatever else. And they're like, Randy, I'm like, yeah, like, you got to go home and change. You're getting called up. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't think it was real. Anyways, like, no, like, seriously, like, you got to go now. And, you know, I kind of started taking him serious because he did have a suit on. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe he knows what he's talking about. So I, you know, told the girlfriend, like I mentioned at the time, and I was like, okay, we got to go home because they played the following night in Washington. Oh. So this was the second period. So I go home, I change whatever else, I come back, and after the game, I'm in the room and I'm waiting. I'm just kind of pacing. I'm nervous. I have no idea what's going on. Slanes and Freddie Meyer, they got called up too. And anyways, and so then I think it was close to after the deadline. And I think Berkey and Bronco Radovojic, I think they just got traded at that time. Okay. And they've never been to the train station. So they're asking me, are you driving? I'm like, yeah, I'm driving there. But okay, we'll follow you. I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, you're following me. You're following the wrong guy here. So it was like, no, we'll just follow you. Just follow somebody else. I'm like, all right. So anyway, so I jump in. I'm following, blah, blah, blah. We're on the 76. Traffic jam. Bam. Smash. I hit this person in front of me. Berkey hits me. Bronco or someone else hits them. So there's like a traffic jam, and I'm going to my first NHL game. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Flemmer pulled over. Wayne Fleming, he pulled over. And cops were there, whatever else, and da-da-da, and it's just like, oh my God, like, they had to, you know, the train had to cancel, had to wait the train, stop the train. Oh yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm going to get murdered right now. The boys, the players are going to hate me. Like, I'm never going to get called up again, like, da-da-da, whatever. Anyways, and so make a long story short, we get there, we're late, we're getting on, and everyone just started clapping when I walk on. I'm like, all right. I mean, like, at least they're, you know, cool about it, whatever else. It's just nice. Anyways, and so that was it. And so we go to the game, and then you know, we get there that night, whatever else, and we play the next night. And I still don't know if I'm playing because I'm the third call-up D-man. So you had Slanes was the first call-up, and then you had Freddie was the second one, and then we were waiting on I don't know if it was Bundy, I think that was maybe injured or whatever else, and so we're waiting to get word. Anyway, so I got called in the afternoon, like, yeah, he's not, because there was no morning skate either, because it was back-to-back. So I got called in the afternoon, like, yeah, you're playing. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Here we go.
So anyway, so I called mom and dad, and I don't sleep at all in the afternoon, obviously. Call mom and dad and share with them, this, that, and the other. And that was it. But I couldn't believe it. I never thought I was going to get another opportunity after that because I made the train stop and wait for me, like be late and waiting for me. I mean, now thankfully, you know, Berkey and Bronco were behind me as well, so they were part of it. But it was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening right now. I can't believe it. So, so that was one I won't forget for sure.
Statement.